The narrow gauge engines were busy this time of year. They had to clear the leaves and broken branches. They also had to go across the old iron bridge. Duncan didn't like going across it since the incident in 1998, but he didn't want to admit it. One early morning, Rusty and Duncan were at the slate quarry. I can't believe we have to do this again. We have to clear the tracks, Duncan. You're not afraid of the ghost of the old iron bridge again, are you? Oh, and I don't believe in that rubbish, and do remind me of it. What ghost? Asked Luke. Aw, you don't need to know, Luke. And Duncan steamed away with his sleigh trucks. Don't believe in that. My driver would pull on my wheel. There's no such thing as ghost trains. What was Duncan talking about, Rusty? Back in 1998...
We were making a new quarry. That's what Mr. Percival wanted. But one day, I was helping Peter Sam to a water tower. But then his trucks broke away. So Topham Hatt, who was visiting the area, was cross with Peter Sam. Mr. Percival was away, so he was taking over for a bit. Duncan found this really hilarious, and he told Peter Sam that Trucks' ghosts would come back and scare him. But I told Duncan the story of an engine that fell off the old iron bridge. I could tell Duncan was scared. His and Peter Sam's crew agreed to scare Duncan. So that night, Duncan went on the old iron bridge. He thought he saw the ghost engine, but it was only fireflies that made the shape of one. But then his driver took advantage of it and threw a rock into the water to make Duncan think it was the ghost, and it worked.
Whoa! Duncan tried to convince us it was the ghost, but we didn't listen. Skarloey and Reneus knew there was actually a ghost, but Duncan's crew told Duncan it was a prank, and he was complaining about it all day. But is there a ghost? Don't worry about that, Luke. Besides, we need to go back to work. But Luke was worried about going across the bridge. Later, Luke had to stop at Proven's Gate Station. Hello, Luke. What's wrong? Is there such things as ghosts? Why are you asking me that? Because Rusty said Duncan saw a ghost on the old iron bridge. We don't know that for sure, Luke, but don't worry about it. But Luke did worry. That night, Luke came back to the shed. How's it going, Luke? I'm fine, Rusty. Are you sure you're okay, Luke? No, I'm still thinking of the ghost of the old iron bridge. Don't worry about that, Luke. He won't bother you. Honestly, why does everyone keep talking about my ghost incident? I thought we'd be over that by now.
Stop grumbling, Duncan. It's bringing a negative atmosphere around here. Good luck, Luke. What do you mean, good luck?
Well, I'm going across the old iron bridge. Rather you than me.
Oh, that engine sometimes.
Luke left the sheds to go to the slate quarry.
After Luke picked up his trucks, he puffed away.
Luke was making it across the bridge. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, Luke's scared and unprepared. Be quiet, I'm not scared. But he was. As he was going across the bridge, he chuffed slowly. What's that?
Then, Luke thought he saw an engine. It was the ghost engine!
Luke's driver applied the brakes. Then as Luke opened his eyes, he couldn't see the ghost anymore. Luke, terrified, puffed across the bridge, and delivered the slate. He came back to the sheds, worried about what he had seen. The next morning, he stood shunting trucks in the yard. "Hello, Luke. You've been quiet all day." "Reneus, I think I saw the ghost of the old iron bridge."
What?
But as I opened my eyes, he disappeared. "Reneus, is he real?" "Yes, he is, Luke. He was an extra engine that worked with me at Skarloey. But one night as he was returning home, he plunged off the bridge. So he's haunting the bridge. But Luke, don't tell Duncan I told you this." "Okay, Reneus."
Duncan.
I was busy bringing freight cars back and forth all day. It's not a haunted bridge, it's just a regular old bridge. But he kept thinking about the ghost. It was 7, and Duncan wanted his run to be over with. "Can't the handle take the last train?" "He's busy with his jobs, Duncan." Ugh, Duncan groaned. As night fell, Luke shunted his train. "Be careful, Duncan, or the ghost might spook you again," laughed Peter Sam. "Bah," said Duncan. "Maybe your trucks will come back to spook you on your special funnel." "But Duncan, what if the ghost does get you?" "Don't worry, Luke. I'll be fine." Oh, Duncan's still terrified of that ghost. But what if there is a ghost? I never thought about that. The mist was rising around the old iron bridge. Okay, let's just get this over with. What's that? Oh, it's probably just lightning bugs again. Get ready to throw the rock, driver. Duncan's driver looked, but saw an engine and stopped Duncan. "Why did you stop me, driver?" "There's an engine up ahead, Duncan." "No, it can't be. It's the ghost." Duncan and his crew knew this was no prank. "Take me back, driver. Take me back, please." Duncan raced all the way back to Cruven's gate. "Duncan, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be delivering the slate." Skarloey, I saw it for real this time." "So you saw the ghost for real this time?" You saw the ghost of the old iron bridge? You believe me?" "Yes, Duncan." "So the ghost is real then," said Thomas. "Duncan was right after all," said Annie. "Duncan," said Mr. Percival as he walked up, "what are you doing here?" I saw a ghost, sir." "This is unacceptable. We all think we see things, but you've caused confusion and delay." Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'll make up for lost time and deliver the rest of the slate." Now, Duncan and Luke have both seen the ghost of the old iron bridge. It's real.